Hey everyone, and welcome along to the customer training webinar for Social Mobi Surveys. First of all, on behalf of myself and Karthik, I'd like to thank you all for buying our app. We've had some great success stories come in already via support and just from talking to our customers, so hopefully you're all having success with it yourselves. The webinar today, we're going to cover a few different things. The main two angles I want to cover for you are online marketing, mainly concentrating on Facebook, and then how to use Social Mobi surveys for offline as well. And from here on out, I'm going to abbreviate Social Mobi surveys because it's a bit of a mouthful and just call it SMS. So don't think, I'm not talking about text messages, I'm talking about our app. So the first thing I want to go into now is how to tie Social Mobi surveys into your Facebook marketing. Just to give me a bit of feedback or a bit of an idea of your background, can people just type in the chat box if you have experience of Facebook marketing? If you have experience of it, please just type. No, right, we get no. Most people haven't done any Facebook marketing. Okay, well that's okay because we're going to cover that now in great detail, so you're going to get a good idea. One second. Can you all see my screen at the moment, or did you just lose me? Alright, you lost me, so we're just going to have to, let me just sort that out for 1 second. Can you see me again now? Okay, I'm back. Right, so the main thing with Facebook marketing that I think is going to work with SMS is Facebook ads. Now, people tell you all sorts of things about Facebook, things going viral and, you know, stuff going crazy and getting loads of likes. That isn't really suitable for what we're doing here. That's mainly for cat videos and kind of stupid stuff like that, alright? This is for serious business use, this app. You want to get people's email address, and you don't want email addresses of people who like a viral video. You want email addresses of people who are possibly going to become your customers, or you're going to be able to market to them or whatever. So Facebook ads is the best way to do that. So I was messing around in Photoshop a little earlier just to show you a sample Facebook ad. You should be able to see Photoshop there. I've just made the ad image with a bright background, a button, and a small amount of text. So just to set the scene a little bit, for Facebook ads you can only have 20% of the image as text. Anything beyond that, and it's not going to be approved by Facebook. It's not going to be, it's not going to be shown. So I've got a small amount of text. Then I've got a background color, any color other than blue, because blue will just blend in with Facebook. And then this one I've set it up as a demo, as a 20% discount off Social Mobi apps, which is one of our old apps. And I've got a nice big bright buy button. So that's the sort of Facebook ad image you're going to want for your campaigns. And the thing is, to get people in to complete your survey, you're going to want to have something compelling, some kind of an offer, a discount, a gift, something that will want people to click on the ad and then complete the survey. For Facebook ads, you're going to have to know your audience, and another cool trick is retargeting if you already have a list. So to know your audience, that's just a case of working back from whatever your product is. Let's say, I'll take that Social Mobi apps example. I know my audience there it's basically people like you, people who want to use these apps to build lists. They want to get customers themselves, and they want to build a list to market to. So once you know that, you can start picking out interests in Facebook ads. Now, I'm not going to get into too much crazy detail just yet on targeting and stuff in Facebook ads. That'll be for more advanced training later on in other webinars we do with SMS. The other cool feature I wanted to show you that you can have now in Facebook is it's retargeting. Retargeting is basically where you get someone's email address and you can load it into Facebook, and where that email address matches their Facebook account, that means that person, when they're on Facebook, they're going to start seeing your ad. So that way you're not targeting based on interests, you're targeting based on actual people who are your customers already or on your list if you have one. And it's very easy to set that up. You just drop a pixel into your source code, and that's how you do it. So before you set up your SMS Facebook ad, you need to have your marketing funnel ready. What I mean by that is you need to go to your end state and work backwards. So you need to know what you want people to do. Is the conversion going to be when they join your list? Is it going to be when they buy something? Is it going to be when they engage with your content? So you need to work that out. With the example I gave back here, obviously the conversion here is going to be when they buy this app for 20% off, and maybe that's not, if I was doing another example, I would have the conversion being they get on the list, and then the email list does the selling. That's what gets them to purchase with a discount. So you don't really do the selling directly on Facebook. You want to just get them on your list at this point. So the Facebook ad platform itself, I'm just going to bring it up here now. Just bear with me a second. I'm going to load it up here now. I'm going to give you an actual demo of the sort of ads that I'd be setting up for this, and I'm going to talk about the retargeting and everything else. Okay, so the first thing is retargeting. I'm just in the Facebook ads manager now. You should be able to see the audiences page on the screen. And you simply click create audience at the top and click custom audience. Then you have 4 options. You have a data file of the custom audience, which would just be from Excel, one from MailChimp, which is a direct integration, custom audience from your app, which doesn't apply, and custom audience from your website. So before I go any further, can everybody just type Y in the chat box if you're still following what I'm doing here, if you're still if it's still clear? Yep, everybody's following along. It's quite simple so far, nothing too crazy. So this one is a data file custom audience. So when you click that there, you just give it a name, a description, the data type, so it's going to be emails, and then choose the file. So what you would do is you would export all your customer emails wherever you have them, whether it be an Aweber or some list, and you import them here. What that does then is it creates an audience and you get a number of people. Then when you create a Facebook ad, you can make that ad appear only to those people. So let's say you had a list of 1,000 people that are interested in some product, then you can advertise directly to those people on Facebook again. The next one is the custom audience from a website. You just click that option and you give it a name, and once you get the name, there's a little icon here for pixel details. Once you've got the pixel, it's just got some code, you copy and paste in. Then once someone visits your website, they are going to see the ad again following them around Facebook. So the reason I'm showing you those 2 things is because these are ways to get people who are on your list to complete the survey. Then you can segment them. You can get new people on your list if they just visited your website but didn't opt in, and so on. And that's how you use SMS for that. So I'm going to get into a little bit more detail now about the actual mechanics of the Facebook ad itself. Facebook has a big problem in that page tabs, for some bizarre reason, they do not work on mobile. If someone visits a page tab on mobile, they'll just get an error message or they get redirected back to the timeline. So that's no good. You're cutting out 50% of your audience so far. I mean, do you all get that? About 50% of Facebook activity is on mobile. If you can't advertise to mobile people, that's like half your audience gone, right? And it's a big problem. To get around that problem, we have the smart URL system, which you would have seen in social Mobi surveys and SMS. So let's say if you're going to make a new ad, I'll just go into the ad managers if I'm making a new ad here. Just 1 second. You would click on clicks to website as your option. You can see it at the top. And in here, there'll be the URL. Rather than putting in just the normal URL, use the smart URL. Then if they view on the web, it's going to redirect to the Facebook page where you've published it. And if they visit it on mobile, the ad will send them to the mobile ready one, which is very cool. If you're not concerned with reaching out to mobile people and you want to just have ads to just directed to Facebook, you would select page likes here, and let me just pick one here as a demo. You go into the system itself and you click on advanced options here, and you'll see it says landing view. I have no page tabs on this one I've just picked, but you can pick the page tab then, and will land directly in the page tab. The cool thing about this trick is, because you're keeping the ad traffic within Facebook, Facebook are going to give you lower cost clicks, so it's going to save you money. Because they like keeping their traffic within their Facebook ecosystem, that's going to save you money. So that's the two options there you have for running your survey now. The big thing you need to do when running SMS surveys on Facebook is you have to measure everything. Now, Facebook gives you all the data you need about conversions, about click-through rate, everything, but you need to know how much money you're spending and ultimately how much money each of those campaigns is making you, because if there's not a return on your investment, then it's going to be a problem. It's going to be costing you money. Now, with that in mind, not every type of campaign works as well on Facebook, and the reason for that is because people are on Facebook, they're doing social stuff, they're talking to friends, they're chatting, they're not really in buy mode. So what you need to do is you need something that piques their interest, such as the ad I showed here about getting a discount. It's going to pique their interest because it's going to be targeted correctly with the targeting stuff I just showed you. And then it will entice them off Facebook to complete the survey. Then once they complete the survey, each step of that survey is a micro commitment. And the more they click next, the much more likely they are to opt in at the end. Then you have that email address, which is the goal here. That's what you can market to then. So you just need to set your targets correctly for your SMS campaigns, and realize that your campaign needs to be about the right sort of thing. I mean, you couldn't sell a $5,000 course straight off Facebook direct to a sales page. I mean, if you could, it'd be pretty special, but it's very, very difficult to do that. And to reinforce the entire thing, you need to have a hook, something good that people would want. Okay? Now, for people to actually click on your ad, to go to the SMS campaign and make the micro commitments, you have to give something good. So if you have some fairly basic, crappy PLR report that looks like it was made in Fiverr, are people going to want to click on that? Probably not. If you have a real product or a real value proposition, people will want to click on it, and they will complete the survey. And then once they complete the survey, that's when you get the valuable data and you can remarket to these people. So it's a big opportunity once you get the hook right. So that's kind of my initial intro to SMS for online marketing. You're basically going to do it through Facebook ads. I can't think of an easier way to do it. You can try Google ads and all those sort of things if you wish. That's not my area of expertise. I do all my business through Facebook ads pretty much because it's so measurable, it's so easy, and that's where your audience are. So before I move on to the next segment of the presentation, does anybody have any questions that you'd like answered here first before we move on? If you have any questions, just type it in the box and I'll answer it here for the group. Ed was asking, will the webinar be recorded? Yes, I have it recorded at the moment, so hopefully it doesn't mess up. So if you have no questions for me about the Facebook ad side of it, I'm just going to move along. I don't see any questions coming in, so I'm going to move on now to the second big opportunity I have, or I think is really pressing for SMS, and that is the offline market. Now, this is a huge market. I'm going to show you something now in my browser here. I'm going to go back and try to find it. One moment. Basically, we get a load of customer testimonials in without even asking for them. It's just a massive success people have been having from the app already. Let me just dig out the link here. One moment. But the story is people have been using this on the very first day when they just bought it. And on that first day, they automatically already started making sales. And we're talking, big money sales here as well. We're not talking just like $20. And I just want to, let me get the image up here for you to show you exactly what I mean. Yeah, here it is now. These guys are from our support desk and from Skype and from various different places. First one here is set up my first survey and got people on my clients list in less than 4 minutes. Okay. Next one I've blurred out a bit because he was talking about something else. Then it says, in terms of surveys, already I have lined up around £1,200 of work. That's pounds sterling. So that's about $1,500. And since then I've been speaking with this guy, and he's told me he actually did £3,000, so it's about $4,000 in sales from SMS using it for offline. So hopefully this, I'm not telling you this just to think these guys are doing great. I'm telling you this to encourage you. Next one is from Peter. He picked up 3 clients after showing them how the survey works, and they love the fact that it talks to you. So right away there's a big feature that differentiates the offer. If you offer this to other people and show them the talking feature, they're going to know it's cool and they're going to be interested in it. He says they also love the idea that it is mobile responsive. They bought it from me as I didn't want to turn this down. I walked into the restaurant, asked to speak to the owner, gave him a demonstration on my phone, and he asked me how much. I closed him there and then. And this particular customer, he charged $350 per survey. He sold 3 within a few hours. That's over $1,000, and he's been discussing this with us a bit more. He's got more prospects lined up, and he's charging a recurring fee. So hopefully that's some encouragement. Another guy, he sold 3 surveys today, and I could go on and on about that, but that's not the point of the webinar. That's just to give you an idea. I'm going to answer a couple of questions that came in there. Trevor is asking how much should you charge for the survey. Now, I have my own method for coming up with a price, and it's worked very well for me. I kind of tailor the price to how much a new customer could be worth to a client. So let's say if the customer, your customer is a restaurant, and maybe it's like a diner sort of thing. So a new customer for them might be worth $10 or $20 for a meal. So that'll be a lower price, and you would charge maybe $300 or $400 for that. If you're running a very high-end, slick graphical campaign for, let's say, a car dealer, I would charge at least $500, probably $1,000, and I would add to it and call it consultancy, etc., etc. But it would be fundamentally the same thing. Reason being, if they sold even one new car that they wouldn't have sold before they did the survey, that's going to be like 10 grand profit or whatever. I don't know what markup car dealers make, but I know it's a lot. And that's how I work out my price, and I don't just have a flat price for everybody. Paul is asking me for the audio voice, can it be a UK voice instead of a US voice? Paul, yes, we actually are working on other nationalities as well. It's part of the API we're using, and that will be available in a future update. Anyway, that's enough questions for now. Back to the offline training here. So the offline really is a huge market, and most of our customer success has been in the offline market. And the beauty of it is, even in this day and age, most offline businesses are in the stone age when it comes to online marketing. Like, there's guys who don't even have a website. They think, oh yeah, if I get a website, it's just going to help. They don't know why. There's no tangible, measurable benefits. They're just like, if I build it, they will come. So they have no website, or a bad website, even worse. They have no email list, and they have no Facebook presence. If you can get a client like that, that is golden, because you can help them in so many ways. And this isn't even you being you're thinking like you're a salesman and thinking, oh yeah, thinking of the profit. You're actually going to be able to genuinely help this client and make a profit, which is even better. You're not going to just be selling them something crap. You're going to really help their business. And the upside for you then is, once you start doing that for them, you're going to become their go-to person for all online marketing. And that's something I'm going to lead into and a little bit further into the training. So SMS is your gateway to offer multiple services. It's not just, oh, here, do you want to buy a survey? Don't just offer a survey. Offer them a customer acquisition service or customer engagement campaign, client acquisition consultation, all the kind of the marketing spin you can put on it. Don't just say, would you like a customer survey? It's so boring and it's terrible, all right? It's not what you want to do when you're offering people something. You want to sell them the benefit. The benefit is you get new customers and ultimately profit. This is just a means to an end, and it's a means that's going to let you get really tangible intelligence on what people are interested in via the survey. And I've got a demo one now in a minute to show you that. So what I recommend is, and this is what I do in my offline business, is I don't sell people stuff. I show them, all right? And I do that by making demos of the different tools and things that I'm going to offer them. And because of all the software I make it's all very easy to use, I think anyway, and the feedback from all you guys is that it's easy to use as well. I throw together a quick demo and show them the demo. Once the customer sees it, then they're going to want it. So you find your prospects they can be local to you, or they can be in any city in the world. Just hit Facebook and Google, go search and drop prospect list, get an outsourcer to go and do that for you. Grab the logo from their website, and then you're going to put it into a survey, and that's what I have in the demo in a moment. And then you sell them what they see. So if you walk in somewhere and say, how would you like a customer survey that could get you more customers, yada yada, they're not going to be very interested. If you walk in and take out your mobile phone, hold this up and say, hey, look what I made for your business, and you're tapping the phone, and the audio's talking, reading out the survey, it's got their logo, it's got questions about their business, they're looking at that going, wow, that's cool, I want that. So what you've done there now is you've turned the tables. Once they see what you have, you've reversed the roles. You're no longer the salesman. I suppose you're still selling something, but they want what you have. There's like a scarcity factor. Your selling is done. It basically sells itself then. Fear of loss kicks in, and they don't want you to walk out the door without having that cool survey for them. And then once you get that, you can offer them all sorts of other stuff. You can say, I'm going to offer you a management service. I can offer you consultancy. I can offer a monthly survey. The possibilities are endless then, okay? Once you get them on board, you can just keep going and going and going, and they're going to be delighted. Even for the first one, you can run it as a loss leader, as in, let's say you normally charge $500. You can do this one for maybe half price. I don't recommend doing it for free, because if you give people stuff for free, they don't really value it. And do you really want to be working with a business who's too cheap to even spend a couple $100 on something? I know you might think, oh yeah, if I give it away free, it'll help them get in, but in the long run, that's not going to be a client you're not going to make much money off them. If they're not serious enough about their business to invest money where it counts, then they're not going to be a good client. They're not going to want them. The same way, that's why I don't sell stuff for like $3, because you could sell loads of it, but you're going to get people who aren't serious. Now, the way you want to do this then is you sell them a recurring service deal, not just a one-off. You want a client, not a customer. You want someone who's going to pay you each month for different services. And let's say, here's the way to test it. If you have a client, and then if you told the client, okay, I'm cancelling our contract, I'm not going to do this for you anymore, and if the client's going to be on the phone crying to you saying, oh, I need your service, if you can think up that scenario as something realistic, then you know you're doing your job right, and you have a client for life. Just make yourself invaluable. So once you've closed that deal in the survey, you're going to be ready to offer a load of other stuff. So I'm just going to pop back into the browser and show you the demo survey and the kind of process I go through. So I just went to Google and picked a random city, picked San Francisco, Italian restaurant, and I found this. I'm just going to click back so you can see. Sotto Mare, or whatever way it's pronounced. Here, it comes up here. It's like one of the top results on Google. So 2.5 million results. Comes up here. It's going to get a lot of traffic. And this is their website, all right? Could be a great restaurant, could have great food, but their website is completely horrendous. It looks like it's built from like in late 90s, and it probably was. So this client here, right away, they need a website. Okay, they're obviously a fairly high-end restaurant because they're doing so well on Google and they've got great reviews. But they have massive missed opportunity here. Like, their SEO is going to be crap because this is all really, really old school. This is the sort of client you want. So what I do here now is I find a potential client that has a logo, a good enough small size logo. So what I do is I right click on the logo and click View Image. Now, if you want to take notes here, this is kind of a few steps you want to follow. This has been recorded anyway, so you get the idea. You click View Image, go into the address bar, just copy that. And that's going to be the logo for the demo you make for these people now. So now you go over to Social Mobi Surveys, you make your survey. Just to save time, I've set one up very quickly here. You will go into the templates and select one of the restaurant templates. The background now is loaded, the content is loaded, and if you go up to the top here, you'll see a little image icon. You click on that, and you paste the URL in this field here, and that will add the logo, or you can upload it if you've saved it locally. And what that does then, it adds the logo here so they can see it. Now we've got our questions, so these are just the demo questions. What's your gender? How often do you eat in a restaurant? What is your favorite cuisine? How do you rate our ambience? How do you rate our menu? Do you have any comments? Then we get the thank you screen. So I've built this demo as if they're offering a discount code for completing the survey. And I say thank you, enter your email below for your discount code. And this will be connected to an autoresponder, or it could be done manually because we capture all these emails as well in the app. And then you just follow up and give them the discount coupon, the coupon code. Now the cool thing about this is once you show this to the owner of this restaurant, I mean, if you do it like that and spend a bit more time even tweaking it, adding more content relevant to the particular restaurant, they're going to love that. They're going to want what you have, and you can really get advanced now. You can grab, here's the link. I'll show you the front end of it now. You grab the link, and I just pasted it in here before. This link here, you could turn that into a QR code. I'll send out links later on QR code generators, and they could just be printed out. They could be stuck on the back of the receipt. It could be on the menu. People are going to be sitting there, they order the food, and then they'd see a line saying, get 10% off for completing our survey. I mean, if I was sitting in a restaurant and I saw that, I would definitely take out my phone and complete the survey. And think of all the information they're going to get about these customers. Think of all the emails they're going to get onto their list, and so on. And this is all stuff that, I mean, look at their website. Just go back again here. I mean, do you think these guys are going to have a clue about email marketing or all the opportunities? There's no retargeting on this page. I guarantee you it's not mobile responsive. It loads slow. Loads of stuff. So that brings me back to the point here. Be ready to offer a website, mobile ready website, Facebook pages, SEO, offline sales material. I mean, you could even redesign their logo, modernize it. Video. There's no welcome video there. There's limitless possibilities, and SMS is another way for you to get in to bring that customer on as a client. And then they go back into the survey here. We have to take the survey. They just go through all the questions here. I'm just going to tear through it quickly. And any business sees this on the phone, they're going to think that is really, really powerful. Anyone I've showed it to has thought it's amazing. Then they get to the last stage with the email for the discount. And once they got that stage there, that's the conversion basically, and that's where you've fulfilled what you need for that restaurant. Before long, they're going to have a complete list of demands they want from you, complete list of services they want to buy from you. So the beauty of this model is just a handful of clients paying monthly can lead to a hugely profitable and outsourceable business. So let's say if you're charging even $500 a month for something like that and for other services, if you get 10 clients, that's $5,000 a month. Okay, that's probably higher. It's a bit higher than the average salary, and you're going to have very little overheads. If you get 100 clients, it's $50,000 a month. All right, so then you're $600,000 a year. So you can see how this can scale up pretty easily. And the beauty of this is all the apps we make, they're all ready to go for outsourcers and stuff like that. So that kind of concludes the way I would use SMS for offline. I want to just take a few questions now here. So I'm just going to jump into the question box and answer these in turn. Paulo is asking, is it possible to translate the app into other languages? That is something we're looking at, Paulo. So if you send us in a support ticket, we'll be able to help you more there. I've got a few questions which are technical support questions. If you use the support desk, we will answer in there. I can't go into detail about those on the training here. Paul is asking, how would I approach the customer via email if you don't want to approach businesses not in your area? Yeah, so let's say you live in the UK and you want to get American clients. Very easy. I mean, I live in the northwest of Ireland in a small town, and I have clients from all over the world. I mean, you would, if you saw where I am now, there's no way you would think that this guy has a software business or anything else. I live in a small town. It's grey outside. There's about 2,000 people live here. So what I do is I have outsourcers in those locations who go and do it for me. Now maybe that's a little bit more advanced, but in the short term, what I do is I make the exact same thing I just showed you. I put on my headset and I record a video showing the actual app in action. I'm just going to show you a very cool tool here now. Let me see if I can find it now. It's called Mobilizer. Yeah, Get Mobilizer. If you go to getmobilizer.com, this lets you run an emulator for a mobile website on your phone. And what you can do then is you just go to screencast.com or whatever, and you record the video of the demo you just did there now, and that is going to be basically the demo they get. That's like you walking in to the store. All right. So is that do you think is that something you could do, Paul? Was Paul asking me that question? Yeah, Paul says he likes that, and any one of you can do that. And let's say if you want to target people in the States and you're from a different country, you might have a heavy accent. I have an accent. Everybody has an accent relative to where other people are from. So if you're targeting people in the States, you could hire someone off Fiverr or whatever to follow a sales script, and do it in the video for you. So location doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you are. You could be in Alaska and you could be selling this to people in Cape Town, etc., etc. Next question. Brian has a question about how do we have multiple answers and a comment box within one question. That's actually a new feature we're working on, Brian, and we'll have that soon along with question logic. So if the answer yes, it'll show them a certain question. If the answer no, it'll show them another question. We've got a few more questions now. We have Shiu is asking about a sales script for getting clients. I'm going to send that out later on as a bonus. MJ is saying great Irish accent. Thanks, MJ. So maybe I could do the sales scripts for you. I don't know. So yeah, I'm gonna answer some of those questions separately by email later, guys. So if you send me in support tickets, I want to just move on to the next stage of the webinar now. And I told you before the webinar, I want to deliver maximum value, and I also want to be completely upfront. So I'm giving you a bonus just for attending the webinar if you stay to the end, and it's a copy of my Instant FB Presence graphics editor, which is for creating Facebook timeline graphics. That is going to be sent out to all attendees after the webinar, but you have to stay to the end of the webinar, okay? That's the one hook. I had the one catch. Now, in the description for the webinar, I told you that we were going to have a partner offer as well. I only put together partner offers where I actually do genuine training first, and then the partner offer is something that adds to that training, and it gives you extra features and extra capability that is really going to help what you're doing with SMS, and of course it's going to be massive value for you as well. So the partner offer I have today is from a very good friend of mine, Sam Backer. Now, a lot of you guys on here, you're customers of me and you're also customers of Sam, and there's a lot of overlap, and you should know in the market, particularly Facebook and offline, Sam delivers a massive amount of value, and is someone I think is a lot of good stuff to teach you. So I'm going to bring Sam into the call here now and let him talk about a tool that he showed me which really complements what you can do with SMS and really, explodes the possibilities both online and offline. So Sam, if you're there, you can say hi to everyone now.
Hey, thanks, man. Awesome.
Hey Sam, how's it going?
Everyone can hear me? Good. You can probably hear we've got an Irishman, a Kiwi on the call. Probably hear by my accent. I'm a New Zealander. All the way here, it's about 1:30 in the morning, and I'm in a random Hilton hotel. Actually, managed to find an internet connection here that's stable enough to get onto this webinar and be here. Internet's not the greatest here in New Zealand.
Okay, I just handed the screen over to you now, Sam, so you can show the guys what you have to talk about today. I'll be in the chat box answering questions.
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Martin. That's awesome. First of all, welcome to everyone. Martin, if you can, switch me on as an organizer just so I can see questions that are coming in and out, if that would be cool. I think you got to right-click and then it's got like a thing that says organizer or something with the...
Yeah, just did that now.
Which is really important to mention is that Martin and I have known each other for a long period of time. There is a lot of crossover between our subscribers. This is something that I actually went ahead and told my list about. the survey software that you have here. I went through and tested it. I love the fact that you can take these surveys and there's a voice to guide you through, and especially the sales video. I think that that to me kind of sold it to me personally. We had Chad on the video, I believe, and he was going through and showing all the bits and pieces about how it could potentially be used at a bar, and I thought that was actually very, very cool. So what I'm going to cover today is we're actually going to show you some strategies on how to make money with Facebook. You can use this with your survey software. Obviously, we'll be showing you how you can use it on mobile as well, and use it in conjunction with it as well. Before I go into that, though, the first question that I want to ask is, whereabouts is your main focus in your business right now? I know that you're on a webinar that is specifically about social and mobile, but I really wanted to find out, whereabouts are you at? Are you just starting out? Are you at a stage where you're going to offline businesses and helping them? Are you at a stage where you're focusing on affiliate marketing, or maybe you're building an email list? Whereabouts are you in your market right now? What are you focused on? Let me know in the chat box right now, just so I get a fair idea, so I can make this webinar as useful as possible and show you as much information as I can. Larry's saying reputation. Ronald is saying offline and mobile. Offline local marketing. Corinne's saying excellent. Complete newbie. Joanne's saying perfect. Well, there's some stuff for you to see here today as well. Want to offer a service to offline clients. Very cool. Thomas is saying sales background but new to IM. Cool. Lawrence is just lost in general. Oh, Lawrence. All right, well, hopefully we can put you back on track. Retiring and looking for an income stream, Trevor's saying. Mike's saying just starting offline. Very cool. Karen's new. 14 years doing online marketing. Very cool. Audio repair shops, video, reputation. Obviously, you'll be putting this survey to the test if that's the case, the survey software for mobile. And Lawrence, no need to apologize. We've all started here at some point. Everyone's come from one point. I remember a few years ago when I was actually, listening to webinars. I'd jump on webinars and I'd love to plug in and hear all the information. And the thing you realize is, the more that you hear about, the more that you learn, the closer you're getting to success. And it just takes a few actions to really break through. Aaron's saying Facebook ad newbie. Cool, no problem. All right, let's go over to my slides, and I'm going to make this fairly quick today. I'm going to be very direct, and I hope that's okay with everyone. I don't want to keep you on here too long, but I really do want to show you this because I'm really excited for what this is doing, and especially for social, mobile, and Facebook. Facebook is such an exciting platform to be on. I remember this is just one of the stats. You probably recognize these stats from a few years ago, and I was looking for screenshots, and I thought, why not put this? This was actually my first successful page that I ever produced on Facebook. I was able to generate 42,000 fans to this particular page within a very short period of time, and this is what really kicked it off for me. I started my first Facebook product after this, and it's really continued through. The reason that I'm here is that there is such a massive opportunity for local businesses. Martin knows that I do a lot of offline marketing. I actually started out when I was 18 years old. I was in a call center, and I remember just, I bought a $1,500 product off Ryan Dice at the time about membership sites. And I was going through that feeling so confused, and I wasn't doing too well at work. I had made a sale in 2 months, which is when I'd started basically, and I was stuck with about 18, 19 other people. I didn't really like them that much. They were doing far better than me. They were actually making 1 or 2 sales, and the boss pulled me into his office and said, Sam, if you don't make a sale within the next week, we're going to have to let you go. This is a business we're running, and we need you to produce, and you're not making any sales. So I thought, okay, well, I better do something, because otherwise I'm facing a Christmas where I will not have a job or any money in the bank. I picked up the phone. The first business I saw, I said, hey, I'm looking at your website, and I think there's some improvements that I can make. They said, oh, what? And I said, yeah, I'm actually, I'm calling because are you interested in cheaper phone rates? I know you're not, but I'm looking at your website, and I think there's some stuff that I could help you with. And they said, okay, well, I'm listening. And I explained to them a bit about online marketing and the power that it had, the fact that you can generate leads on Facebook, the fact that, you can rank things in Google, you can create membership sites. And this health company, healthy.co.nz, they wanted to meet me on Saturday, and by the next Tuesday, I actually had a contract with them which would last for about a year, where they were paying me about $50,000 throughout that year to just do their marketing. I then went on from there to work with ProjectManager.com and a lot of other businesses, some of which have become the fastest growing companies here in New Zealand, which is really, really cool. And the reason that offline marketing is so successful, and specifically social and mobile, the software that you've got access to, and I know that many of you may have other softwares that you do have access to as well, is that there's so many businesses out there right now that need help with this. Who can think of a business right now off the top of their head? Don't think about it. Who can think of something right now that, or a business right now that they know could really benefit from being able to have a presence on Facebook? They may not be on Facebook right now. Who knows of a business that could benefit from having a presence on Facebook? Lawrence is saying mine. Cool. Who else? Surely someone knows. I know for me, even today, I was looking at, I was looking at some of the advertising pieces where people were doing banner, or what are they called? Billboards. And I was just thinking the whole time, if you would invest that money into Facebook, you're probably going to get far more benefit than you will out of that billboard. Radio advertising, and there's another. These old traditional methods are old, and they're simply not working anymore because people are just tuned out from those mediums. Whereas online, people are searching on Facebook all day and finding all sorts of things. And if you can take something directly to them that will help them with your business, it can really help them to improve that as well. And businesses are fully happy to pay between $100, $500, and even $1,000 per month over and over again for having someone actually be able to help them with their social media in some sort of way. I know with the survey software that you've got access to, Social Mobi surveys, you can actually go to businesses and charge a monthly fee for that. You go to businesses and charge a one-off fee of $450 per time. And very quickly, the more businesses that you start to get on, even if it just takes you a few weeks to your first one, things start to pick up, and it starts to become a lot easier as soon as word gets around that you are offering something that's extremely valuable to a business. And the fact is that businesses are trying to get on Facebook. There are so many businesses trying to get on Facebook, but they just simply don't know how to get on in the right type of way. And if you can teach them how to get on Facebook in the right type of way, you can help them position themselves to make a lot of money. So what we did is we created a software recently called Social Post Lab. It was one a few months ago that we actually created, and we learned a lot of things out of that, and we found out that there's a real opportunity to help businesses with updating, being able to update their pages. So you can offer them surveys, okay, you can offer them surveys, but you can also offer a full package where you actually do the updating for their entire Facebook page, not only just the app, but actually the full management of the page. And we've developed a software that allows us to do the full management of the page, but for every update that we post, we're actually able to generate a lead. Who would like to be able to generate leads through every single post that they do on Facebook, even if it was really, a basic post, even if it was just a simple comment? Who would like the ability to be able to know that you can generate leads from just posting any sort of content over Facebook, through the news feed, through a page? Would that be pretty cool? Just say yes right now if that would be pretty cool. All right, I'm getting a ton of yeses, so yeah, I thought so too, and it was never really possible. You see some softwares that open up in the newsfeed and allow you to generate a lead through opening up in the newsfeed, but the fact is that they don't work with every single post that you do. So my partner Joe and I, we developed a software that allows you to generate leads off every single post, and we took it one step further. So we could actually find content from around the web that our list would be interested in, then automatically post to Facebook, and you can do this over and over again with our simple scheduled calendar. You've heard a little bit about the software. Who's keen to see this? Who's actually interested in seeing this in action now, how this works? Just say yes right now if you're interested in seeing this. I'm getting a few people saying how. I'm interested, Ronald saying. I'd like to check this out. A ton of yeses coming in. Awesome, that's fantastic. All right, well, let me go across right now. I'm just going to pause my screen just for a second, and I'm going to go across to my page right here, and I'm going to show you first off an example of an existing update that we just did recently, so you can see this for yourself in action and what this actually produces. Now I'm just going to have to log into Facebook. I didn't see that I was actually out of Facebook. 1 second. Cool, signing in, and here we are. All right, I'm just going to share my screen right now. Everyone can see it. Put a 1 in the box if you can see my screen right now. Cool. All right, excellent. Getting a number of 1s in the Fantastic, awesome. It's great to have such an engaging audience, and I thank you guys for being there and talking with me. Keeps me company when I'm all alone here in this room. So, all right, this is a post that I did earlier on. Hey, check this out. 5 foods and fitness tips and tricks. So if you were, say, running a fitness office, so this is an affiliate offer that I set up, you could do this. Hey, am I back? All right, I apologize. I am back. Hilton decided that they didn't want me to have internet and cut my internet off. That's awkward. So I managed to re-sign up pretty quickly and I'm back. All right, so a little sidetrack. All right, you didn't miss anything. I was just about to click this image here. So I've posted this image. This is a regular update. When anyone clicks on this, okay, it's going to go to a piece of content, 5 foods and fitness tips. Now, I don't own this content. I have no association with it. But then what happens is it pops over my opt-in. This is an opt-in page or opt-in that I've created over top of some content. All right, you see this content here? This is over top of that content. Is that pretty cool? Say yes right now if you're understanding how this works and if you think that's pretty cool. Lawrence is saying, I thought that was you in the photo. I wish, Lawrence. Cool. Very cool. All right, just to make sure that everyone understands what happened, I'm just going to go through it once more with you. This is a piece of content I found around the web. I have no association with this content. This is my image that I just found online. If anyone clicks through this on Facebook, they go to the content, but first, within 5 seconds, it pops up an update. Now, when I register here, okay, if someone was to register, this is my content, all right? This is my pop-up above someone else's content. You can cross it, but if they entered their name, like if they were to enter their email address as well and go, hey, I want free access to whatever that is that you've got, guess what it can do? It captures them in my list and it sends them to the offer of my choosing. In this case, it's an affiliate offer. So I've actually sent them to an affiliate offer, and every single sale I'll make $47 when they purchase through this. And I'm just using content that's readily available around the web to make money for myself. This is a ClickBank offer that I got. Now, you could do this for a local business. You could say, hey, and I'm actually going to show you how to do this. You could say, hey, are you interested in being able to get a 20% discount on Sotomere seafood? All right, you could ask people to opt in. Once they'd opted in, you could then get them to take a survey and charge businesses for this service. You could use this as a traffic generation technique to get people flowing through to your surveys, downloading coupons and engaging a lot better. Is everyone understanding how this works now? Just say yes right now if you're getting me, if you understand what I'm talking about. And I haven't even shown you the software yet. All right, cool. Getting a ton of yeses coming in. Fantastic. All right. Seems like everyone's on the same page. Now, if you're not quite on the same page, you will be very soon. I'm actually going to show you a demonstration of how we make this possible, and it'll be a lot simpler and slow motion about how we've actually found this content, and you'll see everything. So this is the software on my screen right here. This is what we call Social Post Manager, and what you see on your screen right here is basically a updating management system. This gives us the ability to schedule posts on any day we want to. It gives us the ability to see what posts have been scheduled for the month, not get distracted by Facebook. It gives us the ability to do a lot of things. So if I was to click on any one day, it would actually go to the page. Now today it's the 26th, I believe. No, it's the 27th. No, it's the 25th. What day is it? Is it 27th? Yeah, it's the 27th. In New Zealand right now it's the 27th, and in the US, UK it's the 26th. So we can either schedule a new post on this day today, or we can do a quick post. Now a scheduled post means that a post will be scheduled for whatever time we choose. A quick post will mean that it's scheduled in and posted immediately to our page on that date. We can choose dates that are months ahead, we can choose dates that are weeks ahead, hours ahead, all right, with the software, very easily. Now the way it works is the first thing that you need to do before you actually set up a post in the software is choose a template that you want to use in order to generate leads. Now in this case what you see is you see a bunch of templates that you can choose from, and we're constantly adding to this. These are desktop templates, but guess what? We've also got mobile templates as well. We're in the process of adding a few more of these as well, but as you're doing this you can actually have people registering in your list and then sending them to a survey right after they opt in, if you want to, of any ordinary content on Facebook. This can help you generate traffic for your surveys for the businesses you help. You've got desktop. We can choose from a range of different templates. For me, I've actually preset some of my templates and I've saved some already. These are my saved templates. I can edit them. I can delete them if I want. This is where I see all my past templates. I could have a business template here, a coffee shop I might be helping is here as well. So let's go ahead and form our first update. All right, cool. So we choose the 27th. We choose quick post. We're going to make this a coffee update. All right, we're going to act like we've got a business that is a client of ours which specializes in coffee. First of all, what we do is we go to this content finder. This is the second biggest feature of this software. What the content finder does is it solves a big problem. Who's had the thought that, it's kind of hard finding stuff to post on Facebook? Is anyone like me and doesn't really like or enjoy looking around or thinking about what content to post on Facebook for a business or themselves? Or maybe you've got a fear that you don't know what to post for a business. Who's in that sort of category? Just put a yes in the box if you are, put a Y, whatever you want to, put a 1. Yeah. Drives you nuts, Lawrence to say. Exactly. Robert's saying yes, and it's been a constant frustration of mine, especially because I often will have outsourcers doing it for me, and often they will just not find the right content that's relevant. Sometimes, you'll have a word that means 2 things in English, and they'll find a completely wrong meaning and go ahead and post the wrong stuff. It's a big problem. So what we developed is we developed this content generator. What this does is it allows you to generate content from around the web, find content wherever you want. So let's search for coffee. What would a coffee lover like? Me personally, I love my coffee, and for me, it's really important. Maybe the types of coffee, or knowing that the beans are done well, or maybe some coffee tips. Coffee tips, maybe. I don't know what kind of tips you would have on coffee, but let's see what articles are around there. Top 10 tips and tricks for better coffee. Lifehacker. Top 10 tips for making the best coffee ever. Coffee tips, how to make a good cup of coffee. So if my fans are interested in coffee, I could post, one of these articles. All right. If I wanted to find out news about coffee, I could search in here. In the news section, I can news type of content, I can search, and it will find news surrounding coffee. So if I was a cafe and I was trying to justify high prices, I might say coffee bean prices are on the rise. Add that as content and say, guys, we're increasing our prices, or anything I wanted to. And then it could just be a joke, because I obviously would not want to charge more for any sort of coffee. But as you can see, it's very easy. This is the perfect type of article here, actually. And we can even check out the article before we choose it. This is 14 signs you're totally crazy about coffee. It's from the Times of India, and this could be an article. These meme things are quite popular right now. This could be the type of thing that we could post on our update. So let's go ahead and actually do that. We'd click Add. It would be added, all right, to our content, and here it is right here. Okay, so if anyone clicks on our update, they're going to go to this article, and they'll hit, or our pop-up will appear before that happens. We could say, are you crazy about coffee? Coffee. Read this. Next, we choose a template. All right, I'm going to choose the coffee template that I created. I could choose a mobile template if I want. I go next. Then I can choose a custom image. Now, in my case, I might go across to, I might go and Google, I could Google some coffee. All right, I'll go and Google coffee tips or anything like that. I'm just going to find a random image right now, and we'll just go into images, quick tips from the coffee addict. All right. For the sake of this example today, I'm just going to add this image. Usually I highly recommend going ahead and making sure that you've got the right to use an image before you post it. And there's a number of different websites that we talk about in our training course that actually go through, where to get the right images for this. Today, for the benefit of this, though, I'm actually going to upload this image to a site that I call IamGur, just a random site that will allow me to upload an image. I can just grab my coffee image that I've just saved. I'm just going to upload it here. So upload, I'll grab my link, and I'll be able to use this. Now what this image link is this is what appears in Facebook. This is this image here. Now the bigger this image is, the better it's going to appear. The bigger it is, the bigger it's going to be in Facebook, and the more noticeable it's going to be. This is about the right size that we're sort of looking for with our updates. Cool. We'll copy this. We're going to go across, and we're just going to paste in our IamGur link here. Is everyone following so far? Put a yes in the box if you follow so far, if you're following what I'm doing so far. Barbara, I could use the image in the article. Yep, I totally could do that. Yeah, you can use both, Lawrence. It'll detect whether they're using a mobile phone or whether they're on a desktop, and it'll show whatever pop-up suits that particular time. Okay, so the pop under link is the next feature. Now this is another feature that makes this really stand out. What this does is anytime that anyone opens a page, it will open up another offer as well. Has anyone ever been to one of those like movie sites or a site where they click on some content? You may have clicked on some content and it's opened up a new tab for you. If you want to open up a new tab, it's great with CPA offers, it's great with other bits and pieces like that, and it will actually open up another tab. Now, I'm not going to show you that today, but I'll let you experiment if you decide to get in and get access to Social Post Manager. We'll click Next, and there we're done. We'll click Share on Facebook, and let's test out our update. We choose which page we want to update it to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to update it to today the Social Roost software page. Just for an example, usually I obviously have a coffee page which I would publish it to if I was dealing with a coffee client. Today I'm just going to publish it to that page though. So let's go to my Facebook. Let's have a look around. We'll go to the Social Roost software page. 14 seconds ago, we have an update. Now, this image is showing up smaller than my other image, the reason being that it's not a big enough image. So if I wanted to show this up bigger and better on Facebook, what I'd do is I'd just get a bigger image to be able to do it. But it's still going to work. So if I click on this, let's test it out. Times of India is going to load up. And within about 5 seconds or so, my pop-up is going to post up. Now, the reason that it's posting, the reason that it's popping up after 5 seconds is because I selected in my pop-up settings, my templates. You can actually select how much time a pop-up takes to pop up. So I'll go to my settings. This is what it looks like. I've set 5-second delay. I could have it on exit pop. I could have it on on-page load. It would work on any of those when I went ahead and did it. So if I go back, there you have it. If I was to register now for this, I could say take the survey, and I could actually load up the survey. Okay, so I could say as it's playing, I could actually load up my survey directly after someone had actually opted in. I could say, hey, claim a 20% discount, simply do the survey, enter your email into start. They enter their email into start before the survey begins, and then they can actually take the survey through that. Another way to use this software, or you could direct them to a link of your choosing. It could be the discount link, it could be any other type of link as well. Cool. So is that pretty cool? Put a yes in the box if you think that's pretty cool so far what you've seen. I've just shown you the main components of the software. Now it doesn't just stop there, it actually gets a bit better. I need to tell you guys what else is even cooler. This is probably this is a feature that I've always wanted, basically. Who would like to be able to upload 1,000 updates within a matter of seconds? Just say yes if you're not into spending, you know, day after day updating constantly. Who would like to be able to push a button and have everything uploaded for them? That'd be pretty cool, right? This has always been a dream of mine, and finally it's come true. This is a CSV import feature that we added into the software. Now the cool thing about this is it means that basically we can load up literally 1,000 updates and click upload, and it will populate all of the updates into our calendar. Let me show you. I'm just going to download or open up this example CSV here. Now this example CSV is, you've got your campaign name here, you've got your date, time, the type of update you want, you've got desktop template, mobile template you can select from, share URL, Facebook post, pop under, Facebook page. You fill out the details that you want to here. You can duplicate some posts, you can get an outsourcer to just go through and add the date, add it into this Excel spreadsheet, and within one click, as I go back to Firefox, within one click I can actually upload this. So let me just open up one of the ones that I was working on just before. If I go over to, if I go down a bit, I've obviously been fairly busy today, upload. Cool. Let's just select a random time. We're going to make this the 30th of October. We're going to make this the campaign C. We're just going to name it just some random name, campaign C. We're going to choose the template of our choosing, which in this case we're going to make it 13. We choose a random URL. All right, it could be anything. All right, could be anything. We're going to choose a Facebook post image and our page that we want to update it to. We click save. Cool, we'll just save it and continue, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go through and actually upload this right now. So we're just going to go across, just going to drag it into that browse. There it is, and click upload. Now as soon as we click upload, it's going to tell us whether it was successful or not. Now if it's successful, then it'll put a 1 in this box right here, and that means that it's successful. So you can see passed, successful. So if we go over to our dashboard now, we're going to see that one direct update has been updated or added on the 30th of October. There we are. There we are, right on time. We have 2 updates going on at that particular time. We can do this for as many pages as we want. We could do a bulk load of our different clients that we had in one go within one import. It really is up to you. And yes, you can pop up popovers over pages that you don't actually own. Pretty cool, right? Now this particular software is working on EST time. I believe you can select or choose what type of time you want to run on, or it might just be on EST. I'd have to find that out. It's a good question. I believe it's just it'll run on your local time. So pretty cool. All right, so who likes to look at this so far? Because I know I've showed you quite a bit of what the software does. The CSV feature is personally my favorite part of it. It makes it so easy to do this for mobile. It makes it so easy to load it up. Just have, like, you save one template and you can just use that over and over again. It makes it really, really simple. And who would actually like to be able to get access to a software like this to use it in their business? Have clients that they can help and also be able to use this and load up different pages as you like, and be able to use this in your business. Just say yes if you'd like to be able to do that, because we actually just launched this today. Within the last few hours is the first time that anyone has been able to get access to it. And today we're actually running a really special offer on this, and we've made it even better because Martin obviously asked me to come on this call. Martin's a friend of mine, and he said, Sam, I want you to do something extra special. I really value my customers. Obviously, they've just got access to this, this software that was ours. I think this could be a really good fit for them. It's relevant. It makes sense. Can you do something extra special? So I got together with my partner, Joe, and we decided to put together a really, really cool package for you guys today. So first of all, what this is going to include is we're going to throw in the software. You're going to get access to the software, Social Post Manager. Now, there's 3 different pricing plans for the software. Okay, if you want 1 license, you can get access to it for $17. If you want 10 licenses, you can get access to it at $27. If you want unlimited licenses, you can get access to it at $67. But because you're on this webinar right now, we've actually lowered the price, and it's going to be lowered for the next couple of hours, all right, before it jumps to $29. All right, you can actually get unlimited access to this software to use it in your business for $29. What we're also going to do is we're going to add in a really cool mobile software that we actually have access to that I think will be particularly beneficial if you're looking to help businesses with mobile. A big problem for a lot of businesses right now is they have current Facebook apps that don't actually show up on mobile devices. If you were to go to Sony's page right now and go to their Facebook app, you'd find out it doesn't actually show on a mobile device. What this software does is it gives you the ability to take any Facebook app on Facebook and turn it into something that's going to work on a mobile device. That's going to be the first bonus that you'll get access to today. Now, if you want to be able to do more over mobile, we've actually got a generator that gives you the ability to generate basically Facebook apps and that will work on mobile as well. So we're actually going to give you access to that as well. If you want to be able to generate webinars over Facebook, you're going to be able to communicate with your audience better. That's the third bonus, and we're also going to throw in a graphics package to give you a kickstart on creating opt-in forms, creating graphics that really convert well, and will help you for helping your clients and also help you in your business as well. Now, that's the first part. Now, that's the front-end offer. All right, that's the front-end offer. Is that understood by everyone? Just say yes if that's understood. Everyone's clear on what that is. Don't worry, I'm about to give you the link. Cool. Now I'm going to make this even better today. I know it sounds pretty cool, but there's actually a course that my wife and I created very recently, and it's called Copycut Social. We've only sold it to about 50 people. There was a limit of 50, and today what we're actually going to do is for anyone who gets the upgrade, the CSV feature, it's an upgrade. It's not $67. It's actually going to be $47 today. We can get the $97. We actually do the updates for you, but you can see more about that over the page. It doesn't matter which package you get access to. The upgrade is just $47. And for anyone who gets access to that, or the the 97 upgrade, whatever that is, we're actually going to give you access to this course, Social Copycut Social. Okay, and basically what it is it gives you all the resources that you need to get your business started off the ground immediately. It's the same resources, and we give you all the systems that we use in our business to get outsourcers to do the work for us, to find clients, to locate salespeople, to actually sell this as a service for us, so we don't have to do any work. We'll give you the exact locations that we use to do that, how much we actually pay people, how we do it in such a way that we don't have to pay anyone up front. And it's a particularly useful course if you're looking to build a business long term. Usually it's $97. You can actually go to copycutsocial.com/special1 right now, and you could see it located there for $97, and that's the price of the course. And we haven't even launched this yet, but we've just sold it to a few people, a few beta testers. I have 10 copies that I can give you today of Copycut Social, and that's for people that get access to the front end offer and the upgrade as well. All right, with that said, get your browsers ready, because you're going to be able to get all of this, a huge amount of value today for a next to nothing price, and you can get access to that at the following address. And when you do get access to it, make sure that you say I'm in the chat box once you've successfully got access to it, so I know that you've got in and you've claimed your copy of Copycut Social or all the other bonuses as a result of this as well. So go to socialpostmanager.com/Martin, socialpostmanager.com/Martin right now, and you can get access to this package. It's a bonus package that you'll see there. You'll see all the different upgrades. You'll go to a sales page after that, and you'll be able to get access to this at a discount rate at that address. So go in right now. Once the webinar is over, these bonus offers will expire. All right, the Copycut Social will not be available, so make sure that you get access before the end of this webinar in order to qualify for that particular bonus. As I type into chat right now, /Martin. Now, if you have any questions, let me know, but I highly recommend getting access to this. For me and Joe, this is something we've put a lot of effort into over the last few months. It's exactly what we wanted in a management software to help us make the most money, but also help our clients make the most money and get the most value possible without it taking too much of our own time. to be able to do that. So if you're looking for something that's going to help you get your business off the ground, this is the ultimate package to do that alongside what you've already got access to, which is social Mobi surveys. So if you are getting access, make sure that you're in right now. If you are getting access and you have got access, make sure you put an I'm in the box as well. Now just to get a quick tally, put a 1 in the box if you're getting access to this today. Put a 1 in the box if you are getting access to it today. If you're on a browser right now, just put a 1. Let me know that you're getting access today. Make sure that you're in. Put a 1 just so I know as well. I'm getting a ton of 1s. I'm getting more than 10 1s as far as I can see right now. A lot of people saying 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. So I really can't stress the importance of getting access to this early. You're going to be time-stamped so we can actually send you out the bonuses. So I highly recommend making sure that you get access to it right away and jumping through. Now, first of all, the first button you'll see is a $29 one for an unlimited licenses. Get access to that, and then over the page you'll be able to get access to that CSV upgrade over that page. I got a bit of a cough. Awesome. Now the OTO after the $29 is $47. All right. There's two packages. It's either $47 or it's $97. Now the $47 package is just for the CSV upgrade. The $97, we actually give you 3 white label products that you can sell as your own that are ours already. We actually give you 3 white label products with all the campaigns written up. We give you a ton of updates that have already been done for them that you can just upload in your CSV immediately and have the updates scheduled for next year. We give you all the email swipes we use to promote them. And these are products that we've sold thousands of copies of, extremely popular products that you can actually use and go out and sell as your own and keep 100%. So that's the $97 component of that. I think the $97 is ridiculous value because usually for white label products, as you'll know, I mean, let's take Martin for example. Martin creates excellent software. I'm probably one of Martin's best customers, as well as a friend of his, because I'm always impressed by the software that he creates. Now, Martin usually prices his white label packages at between $297 anywhere up to $1,000. I've seen some for up to $2,000 from memory as well. So you're getting 3 white label products in this particular package because you're on this webinar today for just $97 as part of their one-time offer. So if you put it into perspective, it's a very good offer that you're getting access to today to get access to those. Awesome. All right, I'm getting a ton of IMINs coming in. Fantastic, Robert. Welcome. That's awesome. Excited for you. Great. Ronald, perfect. I'm excited for you as well. Ronald got access to both the front end and the OTO as well. I hope I'm pronouncing this right. Telesforo Diaz got access to it. Awesome. Fantastic. You're in. Excellent. Kareen, yes, get access to the $29 products and you'll be able to qualify for the bonuses. Robert is in. Fantastic. Awesome. A lot of people coming in. Karen has asked, how do I get access to the $67 one? There is no $67 one, Karen. That was a spelling mistake. My bad. I'm sorry. Barbara, with a million exclamation marks, is in. Fantastic, Barbara. I'm excited for you. Awesome. Yes, it does, Karen. Yeah, it will have that. Yeah, so when you get over to the page, you'll see that as well. Marcus, fantastic. Marcus is in. Awesome. Welcome, Marcus. That's great as well. Fantastic. And I'm looking forward to seeing you all on board. One of the things for us is that is the most important thing is support as well. And we've got a ton of training on how to do everything, but we do also have a very quality support team to back that all up as well. And occasionally, you know, you may have a question that may seem like a bit of a silly question, but you need to ask it because it's tripping you up. Everyone has that. Our support desk is there to help you with that. So if you need any help, there's many links inside the members area to be able to get support for whatever you need as well. Now, can you still make 1,000 posts without the CSV upgrade? Tally, you can, but it'll take you a lot longer. The CSV is probably going to save you about 10 times the time. And for me, I know that, you know, I'd prefer to be able to save time than necessarily save money. I mean, in the long term, the more time that I can save, the more money I'm going to be able to make because I can spend it on doing stuff that's going to build my business. Tally, yep, if you get the upgrade, if you get the CSV, you can make it automated. We're going to show you how to outsource it, how to get other people to write up these Excel spreadsheets, and then we're going to show you a method inside of the course where you can actually upload this spreadsheet month after month, so you never have to write a spreadsheet again. You can just keep on uploading it. Awesome. I appreciate the positive feedback as well. I'm seeing some positive feedback. To Martin, just saying, hey, thanks for bringing this on. Good choice, which is always good to see. So thanks, guys. Appreciate it. I'm sure Martin appreciates that as well. Awesome. And obviously, I forgot to mention Karthik as well. Karthik is on this call as well. He's in the background here, but both these guys have done very well with the software that they've created and what they've done and helped you guys out with. Can you tell me about the advantage of the white label? Karen, it's kind of like having your own software. How would you like to be able to own your own software that you can actually go out and sell? Once you have your own software, you're a product creator. You're someone that has authority. You're an expert because you've got access to something that is your own. I'm giving you the opportunity to have my software. Okay, you can sell it as you want within the rules that we set out, all right, but you can put your face on it. You can put your name on it if you want. You can go out and sell it as yours, as if you were the creator. So, I mean, what's that worth? The first sale, you might make a $97 sale. You've immediately made your money back. That's what the white label, that's the benefit of the white label. You can sell that as your own, keep 100%, do it over and over again. Fantastic, Thomas. Awesome. Tom's in. Tom's saying, got the front end. Fantastic. That's great. Good to hear. Lawrence is putting a 1 in the box as well. What's the SW? What's this? The SW is the white label. Simon, extend on that. I'm not up with the lingo. Fantastic. Awesome, Raymond. Excellent. $47. Cool. $47 isn't the white label. $97 is the white label one. If you want the white label one, I highly recommend that. It's $97. That's that package. The software that we're talking about is Social Post Manager, but you'll see over the page once you get access to Social Post Manager, the OTOs that we have laid out. All the different software offering is a white label package, basically. Fantastic, Trevor. Congratulations. That's awesome. Wow, I'm getting a bit of a cough here. Congratulations. That's awesome. Trevor, welcome. That's fantastic. Got the front end and developers. Neil, awesome. Good work. Karen, welcome. That's fantastic. So what software are included in the white label? What software are included in the white label? SheYou, Mobile SmartLink is, Social Mobile Press is, and Instant Video Takeoff is. These are 3 of our best-selling products. All right, do you have any more questions? And who's still getting in? If you are still getting in, please let me know. Awesome. All right, I got some questions. So the white label does not include Social Post Manager. No, so the white label does not include Social Post Manager. Cool, Robert, still working on it. Marcus, yes, you will. Yep, you will need to. Cool. So Corinne, all right, Aaron's still getting in. Corinne, all right, I've got your question. And William, if you don't see the OTO, if you go to the first members page, you'll see the OTO there. We've actually got a link inside the members area to it as well. All right, cool. Corinne, I'm just going to find this. All right, cool. Whole deal now, please. So what were you giving you access to today? Again, just to recap, just so everyone is on the same page. Let's go back here. All right. This is the entire package that you're getting access to today. Social Post Manager Special. Social Post Manager Training. Bonus 1, Mobile SmartLink. It's a software that allows you to turn any Facebook app into a mobile working page. Very cool. Social Mobile Press will allow you to create Facebook pages to capture leads that are viewable on mobile. Facebook Webinar software will give you the ability to run webinars inside of Facebook. Graphics Blackbox will have a ton of graphics you can use immediately in your business. And Copycat Social, which is limited to 10. I think we've got, I'm not sure how many people so far, maybe 7 or 8 have actually come through with this so far. who will qualify for that. A very cool course that will basically give you all the resources to set up your business the right way from day one. That currently, right now, is being offered as part of the OTO. So if you get access to the upgrade, which is a CSV upgrade, whatever package, you'll get access to that, and you'll be able to get this as well, Copycat Social. Fantastic, Tally. That's awesome. Fantastic. All right, webinar died, Brian is saying. It's unfortunate. Hopefully it wasn't on my end. Mike's saying, I'm in. Fantastic, Mike. That's awesome. Congratulations. Welcome. And we're looking forward to communicating with you and helping you in your business as much as we can. Yes, Corinne, that's all-inclusive. Yeah. No worries. Cool. Awesome, Robert. Fantastic. Welcome. That's awesome. Robert is in and ready to go as far as I can see. Excellent. All right. Do you have any more questions? Anyone has any more questions? Let me know right now. Cool. Ed is in. Fantastic, Ed. That's awesome. Welcome. Tally, yes, we do have a support desk. As soon as you log in to the training section, you'll see our support desk link there. And we're very good on support. We highly value it. And we have a very good team of about 6 people, actually. 6 people that work in support. So you'll always going to be taken care of. Trevor, as long as the recording has gone through okay, I'll have to confirm with Martin on that, but you'll get it. There will be some sort of recording sent out. The offers may be different. The price will probably be different. The price is going up very soon in a couple of hours for this, for everything. So you're getting access at the right time. Karen, the white label is basically giving you the ability to sell this as your own, all right? Not Social Post Manager, but the other softwares as your own. Developer rights gives you the ability to sell this to offline businesses. That's the difference. So you can sell it as a service to offline businesses, basically. So you can, if you're an offline marketer, get the developer rights. If you are someone that's looking to do this online, get the white label rights. You get access to either one of those, whatever's going to work for you, and I'll make sure that that you're sent out the extra bonuses as well. The bonuses that you see in that package I've actually organized, so you'll actually get access to those inside the members area as soon as you get in. If you do get the CSV upgrade, I'll be sending out the bonus for Copycat Social manually, all right? But you'll see all the different bits and pieces come through for that. The price on the white label, yes, Tally, it's going to go up. It'll probably end at about $297. We are planning to increase it to about that much. Very good, Shiu. Good question. Right now, it can't connect to multiple FB accounts. It can, but it's not recommended. We're actually looking into upgrading it so you can connect to multiple accounts for that agency. Right now, though, you have to use the pages that you're an admin on and connect your Facebook account into it. Excellent, Corinne. Fantastic. Tally, we're looking at doing other websites in the future. We're not sure yet whether we'll go through and add this to other sites. There are a few things. We want to add some stats into it and do a few other things like that. But as soon as we do, we'll let you know. But once you get in, like let me give you an example. We just gave away this software to Social Post Lab customers. So once you get in, we take care of our customers, and we always make sure that we're moving forward, upgrading our software and making it as best as it can be. So yeah, you'll definitely be taken care of in this course. All right, any more questions? Ah, weird, Aaron. Let me know when it goes through. If you need any help, let me know as well. You can always get me on this address, and maybe I can organize something for you as well if you do have problems with that. Ah, Aaron, that's very odd. I'm not sure why JVZoo would be doing that. Very odd.